Hi, just something else I want to add before I forget. I was saying about these type of experimentation going kind of underground or being hidden with a fake psyop, like the ET psyop, right? But um, what was going on with these abductees, call them that, is they were trying to live normal lives mostly. Like, yeah, perhaps like maybe more in the 50s or 60s, they were targeting people that lived in farms and out the way, kind of like a like a stereotypical kind of introverted hillbilly or something like that. But that could actually maybe more so be about genuine paranormal contact and abduction, regarding you know non-human intelligence is fairy and stuff like that. It could be that because they like the quiet, they don't like too much noise and things like that. And what was it, artificial electromagnetic pollution or something like that? With the technologies potentially, possibly. But anyhow, I noticed and I remember people saying this that believe that they think it's BS with ET is it just happens to these random people, and they have the world pulled out from under their feet, and they're trying to struggle to be normal. Um, they're struggling with their new normal, right? Because nothing's normal anymore. Um, they're trying to make sense of it all. Many a time, the stories is abductions happen. We see the aliens or whatever, military people, helicopter talking to them, asking them questions, but they got images of, hang on, I got images of the military injecting me. I've got not just aliens and etc. etc. But then they'll have a blackout in their car and nearly crash, or they'll see a UFO, or they'll fall sick. Feels like they've got no energy. They'll be in bed for weeks, and works calling them what's happened to you. They're trying to keep a job, and they're trying to. What I'm trying to say is they're trying to keep a job and maintain normality, and keep a marriage or whatever. With what's happening to them, right? Now, if this is a psyop, that what they're being told is not true, and something is happening to them. Something has changed, but it's not what they're being told, right? Because they're being lied to. Because this is the whole point. Otherwise, they would never volunteer for this, basically, right? That's why. That's why they're a government project, right? Because yeah, I mean, if you look at somebody like Barry King, he was kind of, yeah, I believe he's like many of those types of guys. They're military. Their parents are military, grandparents are military, and they're kind of like monitored for. They've been monitored maybe for generations. They're profiled, and they're on the list, for government experimentation. But then I think this moved into just general population. So it was just your average Joe blogs. I remember seeing, it was ages ago. It was an English, lady who was basically talking to abductees, anybody that's had this problem. And you had that English chap Simon Parks on there, and he was kind of no stranger to any of it. Again, I don't know if he's for real or what, but this other chap talks about his experience of missing time and everything, and he just broke down crying. This is just a normal guy. So again, these people have been lied to, and they have been part of a psyop. Well, that is what happened on a global scale in 2020 to the general population. They've been lied to. They've been part of a psyop, and they've been part of a government experiment. And that's basically it. They are kind of living the same kind of life. Okay, maybe not as strange, but strange in its own way. They are not living a normal life now. The old normal's gone, just like those other targets, sadly. And that's what I'm trying to make the comparison here. Again, what they did on a smaller scale, they've unleashed globally now. Yes, we're not being told it's ETs, But at the same time, that psyop, I think, is potentially going to be tested or unleashed, but I don't think so. But there was an attempt, wasn't there? I think in more in like I think it was 2023. It was 2023, early 2023, maybe like February, when you had the Chinese spy balloon and then you had the guy saying that they've got crashed ET technology and the government's been hiding it since the 50s or whatever. Roswell, that really came out on the news. So again, it's the conspiracy world of the 80s kind of has been unleashed on the general public, and we're in sci-fi world now. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. That's just another one. Again, this is spontaneous, so I will see you in the next video. Cheers.